All right, I'm here at the Portland Expo Center. I think it's called the Portland Rose City Vintage Market. They named it something new, so it's hard for me to remember. But I'm here, and I'm going to do some shopping for some antiques and treasures, and I'm going to see George, and I'm going to meet Laura for the very first time, so I'm really excited. So let's go in. Who remembers these? Oh my gosh. I remember my mom used to always measure my feet every year growing up. I'd go to Nordstrom's and they'd have these. That's cool. This space had a lot of great Christmas ornaments, a lot of great Christmas pieces for assemblage. Great for crafting, especially if you wanted to make wreaths with all, little characters like bells and deer and elves and Santas. Those are really cute. I just sold a couple little angels recently in a sale. Most of the little bags were about $6 or under. Oh, cute. This piece was cool. It was actually made out of a spoon in shell. Abalone, I believe. Okay, I'm on the hunt for George. I don't know where his booth is. I thought I saw a guy that looked like him, but it wasn't. So I'm still looking for him. Let's see if I can find him. I found him. He has a camera on. I saw him from far away. Oh, he's videotaping. He's videotaping while I'm videotaping. There he is, right there. There's George. All right, I'm gonna go say hello. Oh, he's busy talking.
Thrifting Adventures.
And I found George.
Hi there. Oh, it's so good to see you. And I just talked to Laura over from Left Coast Revivals, and we are having so much fun. I'm so glad you came. And have you gotten to shop yet?
So I already bought some jewelry and some gnomes, and I'll show those in a little bit. Oh, look at these wild clothes. Oh my gosh, this jacket is so fun. Let's see how much. It's $198, but it's really good condition. Look at that fringe. Oh my gosh, no. Country. I had an aunt used to wear stuff like that. Ooh, San Juan Island. I've been there before. 1988. That's a wild sweater. Yep, stuff. I like stuff. I ended up getting those 3 gnomes that were next to the Santa. And I have some of those stir sticks. They're in those bags. And I remember seeing these before. The Las Vegas style dice clocks. Those are super fun. This was the only space that I saw had all military, Army, Marines gear and antiques. I was just looking, wasn't going to buy anything, but it's fun to check out all the patches and coins and accessories. And then when I saw the pinup girls, I instantly thought of Vintage Vinny. Thought that's his style, and that was a really cool sign. Then I know a couple of people who are avid collectors of nesting dolls, but they were kind of out of my price range. But there seemed to be a lot of nesting dolls and old photographs in the booth that I was looking at. And this was kind of fun to look through all the old buttons, political buttons and stuff. Wasn't going to buy any, but it was fun to look through some of them. I thought these were really neat. Just the beading work that went into it. Very colorful. There was a lot of Native American art and tapestry and clothes and weaved baskets. I was surprised at how many spaces had Native American art. This was a really unique carved wood box. Just some unique pieces. I'm sure there were some folk tales that described these pieces, but I would have no idea the history. These shoes were amazing. These little kid shoes, probably around 100 years old. Interesting Asian box. Little typewriter. And this was a really cool cup, and I thought it was a cup, but I think it was for a light. So the skull would light up, and it was super heavy, at least 3 pounds.
Yeah, that one, because you're going to put a...
And these shoes reminded me of the Spice Girls, British Spice. Those would be so uncomfortable to wear, but they looked so fun. I thought that was an interesting piece. I would use that just for decor because the face was so funny. It was carved wood. And these were the smallest pair of Ray-Ban glasses I'd ever seen. I think they were for a child. And this space here had all Christmas. All newer and vintage Christmas.
I found Laura, and I found her space. Left Coast Revival, right? Did I say it right? Left Coast Revival.
Yay! How has it been today? We just opened at 8 o'clock.
We just opened, and I already see some people kind of making their way through, so we're hopeful it's going to be good.
Nice! Oh, you are set up so nice.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So let's look at some of these treasures. I want to decorate my house like this. I'm going to watch this video later. And then George, I saw George earlier walking around. I was spying on him. Oh, this is cool. All the carved wood goodies. Oh, I've never seen this before. I see a lot of brass. This is unique. The crocodile. Almost looks like a... I don't know. What does it say? Oh, a nutcracker. That's what I was guessing. A nutcracker. That is so cool. Oh, and lions. I love lions. Lion planter. It's in really good condition. That's awesome.
This is something I will not like.
Oh, the lighting is so fun. Look at these beautiful lamps. So mid-century. Oh, and I spy another lion. Original art pieces. Now I'm spying on Laura again. Oh, here's the
star of the show.
The star of the show. I learned about squash blossoms from you.
Oh, wonderful.
I was like, I lived in the Northwest my whole life, and I had no idea. I'm like, oh, that's what it's called.
Yes.
That is
they're
so
really
cool.
hard to find, but they are so incredible.
And they're fun. Oh my God, look at that. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, when I saw this chair, I automatically thought of Austin Powers. Shagadelic, baby. This was definitely a great mid-century booth. And this space here had awesome jewelry, specifically because they had great prices, 2 for $5. So I probably spent at least 15 minutes just in this space digging through the bins of jewelry. I found a few pieces. These are the kind of spaces I like, where everything is just like mixed together and you can dig for the good deals. And it is 2 for $5. So I made sure to get an even number of items, so I got that deal. I probably could have spent even more time there, but I had a limited amount of time that I could spend at this flea market. These glass candlestick holders are finished, and I actually have a couple pairs. Some beautiful vintage dresses. And some of the sizes were a little bigger. Usually I see them like size 0, but some looked around size 2, size 4, which is actually a bigger size for vintage dresses, if you can believe that. Oh, and more pinup girls. Thought of vintage Benny. Some cute tins, but I have enough tins at home, so I passed on the tins. And this is actually George's space, and I didn't realize it until I started looking. This was a cool wooden piece, almost 100 years old. And he had just a huge variety of wonderful items. Oh my. This was an interesting glass sculpture, very, very phallic. Caught my eye. Me and George laughed about that piece for a while.
Okay, so I wrote 150 paid for the lamp and the table. And when you're all done, let me know and we'll get them ready for you to go. Thank you so much.
Wood boxes, hand-painted wood
This
boxes.
is George's space, and he has so many fun things. I wish I was a millionaire and I could buy it all. Look at all his gorgeous jewelry pieces.
And I bought some Juliana.
Ooh.
That piece is Juliana.
Look at how that sparkles.
And that one is... Yeah, they used really good rhinestones.
Wow.
And the tip is, and this is a big hint because you'll see it out
Yeah.
there, they didn't mark it, If you see
Yeah.
a bracelet that has 5 oval loops in
Yeah.
the back, that's Juliana. That's what
Wow.
you're looking for.
That's pretty.
It's just the way they made it. And then here's the last one. I thought it was kind of fun with sort of fall
Oh
colors.
my gosh, yes.
Some people like the green and orange together. It's a very 70s thing.
So how much do these sell for?
Well, this one's better. This will probably go for about 70 or 75. And these
Okay.
other ones that are, you know, plainer colors but nice and wearable, usually around like 50 to 65 is what I usually get for them.
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome.
yeah, I just always like their stuff. And then the other thing I got was the copper set. This is Renoir. These are the.
Oh yeah.
This is the outfit that ended up making all the jewelry sculpture like this one here.
Uh-huh.
Same people actually. They started in the copper jewelry and then they learned how to do the metal work and then they started doing all of those sculptures that everybody loves.
Sculptures, jewelry.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind of the same
awesome.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, jewelry's like sculptures on your body. So pretty.